Welcome to ExplorinVictorian. It's a hot, humid day out here today. The rain's on its way. I've been trying to get some work done before the rain hits. So what are we going to cool down with? A big gallon jug full of Switchel. Let me show you how we're going to make it. Switchel was a really popular drink in the 18th century, especially in New England. It starts to wane throughout the 19th century, especially as other soft drinks begin to emerge and become popular. But there's still mentions of Switchel. People were still drinking it in the 19th century.
The Weekly Graphic out of Kirksville, Missouri, ran an article on August 5, 1887, called Gleanings. One of the pieces of advice reads, "Avoid drinking much ice water. Tea moderately cooled with ice is a most acceptable drink, as is Switchel, a New England name for molasses and water made pleasantly acid with vinegar and sufficient ginger added to give it a slight pungency." Another newspaper, the Charlotte Democrat, out of Charlotte, North Carolina, said on July 14, 1893, "Once in a while, in the New England states and in New York, farms are to be found where the mowing is still done with scythes instead of machines, and in those places you may find the mowers drinking Switchel when they are athirst. Switchel is a delectable mixture of water, molasses, vinegar, and ginger, and is carried to the field in a stone jug, which, for refrigerating purposes, is kept in a spring or the pool of a brook until wanted."
There's a lot of recipes for Switchel. I've played with a lot of them, and I've come up with my favorite. I'm going to put the recipe here on the screen for you, but it'll also be down in the description below for you to check out. Typically, you would use molasses, but oftentimes molasses can refer to sorghum molasses as we think of, blackstrap molasses, but it can also mean maple syrup, depending on what part of the country you're in. What I like to do is to take a cup and a half of brown sugar and 1 pint of hot water, and I'm just going to mix these together. Get that stirred real well. And we're going to pour this into our jug. And it's okay if you don't get all that sugar out of there. So we're going to be putting some more water in this jar. We'll rinse that out. The next ingredient we're going to add is half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Give this a shake to start mixing that with our sugar and water. And now I'm just going to add in 3 quarts of plain cool water. If you're using dried ginger, 2 teaspoons I think is good, but if you're using fresh like I am, just start at 1 teaspoon and take it from there. Add more to taste, whatever you like. I peel my ginger with my knife when I use fresh and cut it into chunks. If you've got a nutmeg grater or a garlic press or something, it's really good to press your ginger. But I'm going to just go ahead and peel mine and then dice it up with my knife, mince it real fine. So I'm going to go ahead and add our ginger in last. And just a little splash of water to wash this on down with. Now that all of our ingredients are in here, we're going to go ahead and put the cork in it, take it outside, and put it someplace cool.
The jug has been sitting down in our spring, getting cool, letting that ginger steep and give it good flavor. Not only is this a refreshing drink,
But the apple cider vinegar also helps replace our electrolytes too. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give us a like and a subscribe to keep seeing content like this. Comment down below if you tried this recipe. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you next time on Exploring Victorian.